I'd like to welcome everyone to the July 15th, 2019 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. If you would all please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm Barb Lewis, President. To my left is our Vice President, Commissioner Jeff Benton. And to my right, our Administrator, Michael Fromer. And to our left, our Clerk, Jennifer Walraven. We can begin.
Resolution number 19-664, in the matter of approving electronic records proceedings from regular meeting held July 11th, 2019.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-664. Mr. Merrill is absent today. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today. That brings us to item number 3, resolution number 19-665. In the matter of approving purchase orders and announce certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 07112.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-665. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-666, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second, discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-666. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-667, in the matter of declaring personal property obsolete, unfit, or not needed for public use, and the intent of selling such property via an internet auction or disposal of property of no value.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, John Melvin, Director of Facilities. I have the next batch of vehicles, mainly old Crown Vics, ready to go on the internet auction site.
Okay. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-667. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-668, in the matter of approving a transfer of funds and supplemental appropriations for Job and Family Services.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Bob Anderson, Director of Job and Family Services. The first two items are quarterly transfers from our workforce development funds and our child protection funds back to our public assistance funds. Just as we pay our funds out through PA, then quarterly we just reimburse. Then the third item is we are doing an appropriation adjustment, placing additional funds on our mileage due to placement of foster children. We have a couple in Youngstown that are adoptive placements, and we're making trips back and forth.
Okay, thank you. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-668. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 19-669, in the matter of approving an owner's agreement for North Star Gold Well Section 1, the courtyards at Clear Creek, Gooding Boulevard improvements.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Rob Riley, Chief Deputy Engineer. These are our standard owner's agreements for street and stormwater improvements. Goldwell, Section 1 is a new 58-lot community within North Star located off of Wilson Road. Courtyards at Clear Creek, this is a 134-lot subdivision located off of US 23 at Home Road. That project will include the construction of Gooding Boulevard, which is a parallel road. The final missing link south of Home Road will be connected as part of that.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-669. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-670, in the matter of approving the project grant agreement between the Ohio Public Works Commission and the Board of Commissioners of Delaware County for the project known as Home Road Extension east of US 23, Phase 2 and 3, and authorizing Commissioner Gary Merrill to execute said agreement along with approving disbursements made as a result of this agreement.
So moved.
Second, discussion.
Happy to announce we were successful in obtaining OPWC grant for the Home Road Extension east of 23 for just under $470,000. The TID board did approve the project last week to go out to bid, and so we'll do that later next week. And of course, this will go towards the construction of that. Altogether, that's about a $10 million project, and so every little bit helps. I would add we are still waiting on word whether we have will receive the TID grant through ODOT. There's a $250,000 grant available for each, for counties doing projects through the TID, so we're still waiting word on that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about any update on the TID, because we talked about that last week at the TID meeting, and hopefully we'll get that. We certainly should. This is such an important project, you know, it has regional implications.
Yeah, I agree.
Boy, that's big, the 400,000. That's great. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-670. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-671, in the matter of establishing maintenance bonds and releasing construction bonds for Mirasol Section 2.
So moved.
Second discussion.
Mirasol is, this is the second section of Mirasol. This portion is located off of Lewis Center Road, just west of Worthington Road, and it includes 53 lots. The work has been done, and this action would place the improvements on the one-year developer maintenance period.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-671. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Good morning, Commissioners. I don't have anything to report, just getting back.
Okay, okay. Commissioner Benton.
Just a few things. Commissioner Lewis and I both went to Bob Horrocks' retirement party, retirement celebration at Source Point last Thursday afternoon, and it was very well attended. And it was just really nice. They had some good remarks, and Bob was I think appreciative, and we were certainly, everyone there was certainly appreciative of what Bob's accomplished in his 27 years of starting that thing, and then look at what it is today. I mean, it's just an amazing asset for our county. And it's so busy, and it's just growing, and it just really just does a lot of neat things. So it's nice to pause and celebrate with Bob and wish Farrah Waugh the best. She will be taking over, or she has taken over actually, technically, and I'm sure she'll do a great job. So very nice event. We had the poll worker appreciation event also. Thursday was a busy day, and that went very well. There were easily 100 people there.
Yes.
It was just a reception to thank the poll workers for all they do on election days during the year. And there was one person in particular that was recognized, Helen Christensen. She has been a poll worker for 55 years.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And she was so humble. She said, well, it's only 110 days. That's still quite a bit, it's 55 years. But anyway, nice to honor all the folks, and they had a good time with it, and it was very well attended, so it was good. We got the BIA reception tomorrow evening with a number of people. And then Thursday morning, I want to make sure everybody knew about this now. Thursday morning, the British Open starts early, since it's in Britain, 5 hours ahead. It starts at 1:30. So the golf coverage starts at 1:30 on the Golf Channel. So you can either stay up all night and watch it, or you can get your DVR or cloud thing going. But anyway, Golf Channel, 1:30 Thursday morning.
1:30.
Golf
Eastern time.
Channel. Okay. Oh, my gosh.
That's all I got.
Yeah, thanks for telling us, giving us a heads up on that. 4 days, 3 days?
Well, I don't want people to stay up all night.
Yeah,
They'd
yeah.
be tired the next day.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Wouldn't probably be
right.
as productive as normal.
And Thursday.
I went to the local emergency planning commission. That's just part of our emergency management agency, and they always report on any spills, hazardous things going on. They said most incidents in the latest reporting period involved the spills of diesel fuel. So that was interesting. But anyway, Jane was there too. So and she's a member too, and we had a good wellness presentation the other day talking about how tennis balls could relieve stress. And so Anyway, it was quite interesting. And do we have need for
We
executive
do
session? I
have
believe
need for
we do.
executive session. Resolution number 19-672, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of compensation of a public employer, a public official, and for collective bargaining.
So moved.
Second discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-672. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. We are now recessed into executive session. Okay.
Resolution number 19-673, in the matter of adjourning out of executive session.
So moved.
Second discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-673. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. And we are now recessed until our 1:30 Hoover, number 61 drainage improvement petition viewing. Won't even